Hello friends, are you preparing for the UGC-NET English exam this year? Like all, do you believe that you need to put 12 hours a day to remember the birth years and the dates of the published works to ace this exam? Well, that's not at all true. My name is Riya Gandhi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I will be uploading videos related to UGC-NET English literature and sharing certain essential tips and strategies that you can apply to ace this exam. Only a year ago, I was completely lost. I had no idea what I should study when it came to UGC-NET English exam, given the vast syllabus that it has. I had no idea which study material I should choose, which study material I could maybe skip, which topic I should focus upon the most, and which topic I could just skim. But flash forward to today, I have not only cleared my UGC-NET English exam, but I've also completed my Masters in English Literature while gaining some extensive experience in the field of content writing. Are you wondering how did I manage all of that? Well, let me tell you one thing. It's not at all about studying harder, guys, and putting hours and hours of your time. It's about studying smarter. In this video, I will be sharing some of the essential tips and strategies that you can apply to ace this exam and learn how to skip a marathon of study sessions and save your time. Now, given the vast syllabus of English literature from UGC-NET point of view, you can expect a variety of questions asked from the history of British literature, American literature, Indian writing in English, contemporary literature, and in various forms. You can expect match the following, chronological questions, and more. To top it all off, the vast variety of materials available in the market for UGC-NET English exam preparation can only leave an aspirant more confused and clueless. Which brings me to my first tip. Find an authentic resource. When I say an authentic resource, I mean choose quality over quantity. A lot of UGC-NET English aspirants make this mistake. They will choose a variety of study materials and they are going to read each and every material. This is only going to leave you more confused, guys. What I did when I was preparing for UGC-NET English exam was that I only chose one or two resources for the history of English literature and one resource each for Indian writing in English, literary criticism, and American literature. This helped me build an essential understanding of the concepts, the ideas, the periods, the terms. And based on this essential understanding, I was able to inculcate that confidence. So my advice to you would be that you don't need to skim 10 different books. You only need to have a deeper understanding of the concept and have a deeper look into one particular book. And when I say a deeper understanding, I don't mean cramming. I don't mean rote learning at all. That brings me to my second tip. If you want to avoid rote learning, follow a 3-staged process. Read, write, and repeat. I followed this process and it has helped me immensely, guys, when I was preparing for my UGC-NET English exam. Now, what is this process? So let's say you have finalized your resource, okay? And what you're going to do next is you're going to read the entire resource, but don't read it in your mind. Find a place for yourself where you know that nobody is going to disturb you, nobody is going to interrupt you, and there will be no distraction and no background noise. And read it aloud. When you read the content loudly, you will be able to retain it much faster. And once you're finally done reading the entire resource, you go back to the first page and start writing the important details down. You start making notes. And once you are done making notes, you repeat the process. That is, you start reading out loud your own notes. When you follow this process, you will be able to retain things faster. There will be a lot of better understanding, and at the same time, you will realize that you are memorizing things much quicker. Now friends, if you feel that the process is quite long and tiresome, you don't know where to find your authentic resource and how to follow this process and create notes, don't worry, I've got you covered. I am taking live UGC-NET English exam preparation classes this year, where I will be explaining every topic related to the history of British English literature and literary criticism in detail and in a very simplified manner. My focus is not just to help you ace the exam, but also go an extra mile, where I will be explaining every topic in such a comprehensive manner that when you become an assistant professor of English literature, you can do the same for your students. If you want to know more about the sessions I offer, the courses I offer, personalized guidance and notes, feel free to check out my TopMate page. It's topmate.io/Riya Gandhi. Moving on with the video, the third tip that I would like to share is create a schedule. This is what I did while I was preparing for my UGC-NET English exam. I gave my exam in December 2023 and I started preparing for it 6 months prior to it. So somewhere around in the end of May or by the beginning of the month of June. So I had 6 months with me. I decided that I will be giving 3 months to paper 1 and 3 months to paper 2. Let me tell you guys, paper 1 is as important as paper 2. Remember that paper 1 will also have its own cutoff, and if you're not able to cross that, even if you have really good marks in paper 2, you would not be able to qualify in this exam. So give equal amount of time and importance to paper 1 as well. And remember that while you're creating your daily routine, it's extremely important to take frequent breaks. You can do whatever you like to do in these breaks. Maybe get some exercise, listen to some music, do what you love to do in these breaks, because you're going to come back even stronger, even more refreshed and more energetic. The fourth tip that I would like to share with you, and this is an extremely important part of your UGC-NET English exam preparation, and that is make lists. Considering the kind of questions that are frequently asked in UGC-NET English exam, they expect us to know and answer the chronology of the major works of the major writers, novelists, poets, sometimes even their birth years. How are we supposed to remember all of that, right? It seems quite unfair. But there's an easier way to deal with that problem, and that is create lists. You can create a separate list of all the important writers and poets, beginning with the column mentioning the years, another column mentioning the name of the published works, and finally the third column mentioning the author's name. You can create a separate list of all the important writers and poets and mentioning their important works in a chronology, and finally a separate list for all the important writers beginning from the Anglo-Saxon period down to contemporary literature. This will help you develop an understanding as to which work came first, which work came last, who came before whom. This will help you also develop an understanding and inculcate confidence to tackle these chronology-based questions. And the most important strategy tip for UGC-NET English exam preparation is solve previous year question papers. Every UGC-NET YouTuber, every UGC-NET tutor, every website will stress on this point. What this does is essentially it will provide you with a perspective regarding which authors are frequently asked, which works are frequently asked, which concepts are frequently asked. When you get that perspective, you develop a non-negotiable list for yourself. And then you tell yourself that no matter what happens, I have to prepare the works, the authors, the poets mentioned in this list. When you go with that mindset, you are able to inculcate that confidence. You start believing in yourself and you realize that at least the major writers, the major works and the major concepts have been covered by you. When you go with that mindset, you realize that you have put a lot of hard work. There will be something good coming out of it in the exam. Go with that mindset and please solve previous year question papers. And when you are solving them, don't miss out on paper 1, guys, as well. Don't miss out on it. So friends, here we are at the end of the video. If you have stuck around, thank you so much for sticking around and watching till the end. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading more videos like these for UGC-NET English Literature, sharing more essential tips and strategies that will help you ace this exam. If you want to know more about the courses I offer, personalized guidance, if you want to attend some of my classes, feel free to check out my TopMate page. It's topmate.io/Riya Gandhi. And if you want to comment as to which videos do you like to see or which topics you would want me to cover, please feel free to mention in the comment section as well. If you have any questions, if you want to solve any doubt, or if you want doubt solving sessions, you can mention that in the comment section below. I will attach the link for my TopMate page in the description box as well. And yes, all the best for your UGC-NET English exam. You will rock it and you have got this.